I loved running. Running was one of my loves. Even from a early age, from the day I could walk, I was running. And the marathon, to me, was kind of like the epitome of life. It was the courage and strength and dignity. And so something deep inside of me fell in love with this and decided that I was going to run this race. And it was completely outside the social norm for a woman to run in those days. For a grown woman to run was unacceptable. It was completely outside the social norm. Women had a very restricted role in society. Women were not expected to have careers or to work outside the home. A woman professional was looked at as kind of an oddity. And I rebelled against that. I can't live in a society like this. I have a mind and I want to do things. And here I was following this love for no reason. I wasn't even aware that I was going to make a social statement at that point. I wrote for my application in February of 1966, and I got a letter back that said women are not physiologically able to run marathon distances. At the time, I was running 40 miles at a stretch. But I thought, wow, if I can prove this false belief about women wrong, it's going to throw into question all the other false beliefs. I'm thinking, all the more reason to run. Well, I didn't tell many people that I was going to run because I knew they would think I was nuts. And I didn't know how I was going to get into the race because I knew I was doing something I wasn't supposed to do. I thought maybe I would get arrested, or the officials would throw me out, or the other runners would be hostile, or the crowds would be hostile. I had no idea. I was alone and unprotected. But I found a little clump of bushes as near to the start as I could get, and I thought, well, I'll just wait until about half the pack goes by, and then I'll jump in. Then I waited. I jumped in. The men behind me quickly realized I was a woman. And they said, wow, there's a woman running. I wish my wife would run. I wish my girlfriend would run. The men were really supportive. And a local radio station was broadcasting my progress. So as I got towards Boston, more and more people knew I was coming. And I got to Wellesley, and the women just went crazy. They were jumping up and down and screaming and crying. But I turned that corner onto Boylston Street, and I picked up my pace, ran down across the finish line, and everything that I had been through to get to that moment, it was just the most amazing feeling. And I thought, wow, if I can do this, maybe I'll inspire people to follow their passion and their love. Part of what I wanted to do is show that men and women can do things together and share all of life together and change the way people thought about women. So that's what I did.